going back into ramp, I think. That'd be right. I think they're going to ramp it up. Love a ride on one of them.
It's like crazy.
That's a V8, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't think there's any there's Portaloos down there. There's barbecues here.
Yeah.
Don't think you can camp in this
I
part.
don't think so anyway. I think it's against the walls.
Just turn around and go here. They should be open.
Yeah.
If not, there might be a public one up there. So I'll come back here one day and film them. There's the wall. See it through there?
Yeah. That's probably where we're gonna go.
Yeah, I'll come back one day and film some of these bloody boats on a good day.
Yeah.
And there's like 20 or 30
Yeah.
things around.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said before, when all the speedboats come out here, will come out.
Yeah, looks like they're getting the boat loaded up.
Yeah, there's only one.
Maybe it's just stretching the boat out, going like crazy on it. You know?
Is he going out again?